Hey, what's up? I really appreciate this viewer's question. And first of all, it gave me a great idea. If you've got questions, leave them in the comments below. I would love to do videos for you. And this question came in from one of our subscribers. Now, it's actually been asked to me a few times, so I really thought I'm gonna do a video on it. And it's a great question. How do you practice semen retention in married life? Or if you're in a long-term relationship or a relationship? And I know, because I got practical experience. I've been in a long-term relationship. I've been with Sarah for 11 years, and I practice semen retention lifestyle, and she supports that. And I'm gonna share with you how I had the conversation and exactly what you can do to start practicing in married life. You don't have to miss out on the goods. Hey, look, just want to say, just in case you're brand new, maybe it's the first time you press play on one of my videos, thank you so much. I do appreciate you visiting the channel. I invite you to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when new videos get uploaded. I got at least 2 videos coming every single week to help you achieve your ultimate lifestyle. Let's talk about semen retention in married life. So first of all, semen retention is going to enhance your relationship. That's been my experience so far. Semen, as you're holding your semen, all of your positive qualities begin to come out, right? And your courage begins to come out. And with courage comes connection, it comes new ideas, it comes creativity, and you're gonna be able to pour this new energy that you have into your relationship. The awkward part I find, is the initial conversation. So it's just really the initial start of it, because once the benefits are experienced, trust me, she's gonna be on board. Or if you're gay, he's gonna be on board, or whatever you're into, they're gonna be on board, all right? Okay, but here's the deal. I'm just gonna be straight up, you gotta be a man here. Now, what do I say by be a man? You gotta just have the conversation. You gotta tell your partner what it is that you want and why you want it. Now, when I say tell them, not like, okay, this is what I'm doing. No, include them in the lifestyle. My wife is part of my semen retention lifestyle. She supports it, she helps it, and she's also getting the benefits of it. Now, I'm gonna do some other videos. I'm gonna have some other videos about semen retention and relationship enhancement and creating intimacy. So I won't go into too much detail there, but I will tell you that by practicing semen retention, your partner is going to benefit. Now, let's talk about the initial conversation, or how to practice in married life. So first of all, have the initial conversation. Say, I want to practice semen retention and here's why. So you want to educate yourself. I encourage you to watch the other videos on my channel. Check out some of the other dudes. Check out my buddy, Jonathan White, Sexual Kung Fu. Check out, I watch a lot of the other guys, right? I get inspiration from the other, the semen retention community and other men's lifestyle coaches and men's lifestyle speakers and people, just guys sharing their experiences. I get a ton of value. So educate yourself about the lifestyle. That way, when you're having a conversation with your wife, with your partner, you can have an educated conversation. And if you don't feel confident in your ability to explain the benefits, then say, hey, look, babe, I want to watch these videos with you tonight. They're all about semen retention, and I really want you to be open about this lifestyle because there's some great benefits. I'm going to also be really honest with you guys. Napoleon Hill talks about it, and I'm going to say it. Many men don't reach success because they're with the wrong woman. And when I say that, I'm not saying go and blame your woman for anything, but ultimately, you really want to make sure that your partner, or woman, man, whatever, your partner is supporting you. So when you go and have that conversation, ask for their support. Say, look, I really need your support in this. It might be weird at first. It might be awkward at first because it's different. And anything different generally brings up maybe awkwardness or something like this, right? It kind of brings up this little bit of like weirdness. Here's what I'm gonna warn against. Don't do it in secret. Don't have secrets within your relationship. That's the thing about relationships. This is a person, you're married to this person, right? So ultimately, theoretically, what you're saying is, this is the person I'm gonna build my life with. So if you're building a life together, build a life together in the bedroom and out the bedroom, right? Do it together, meaning, don't do it in secret. That's what a lot of guys do. A lot of guys, they're masturbating in secret. They're watching porn in secret. They have habits or shames or guilt in secret, or they want to do something. They want to pursue something, but they do it in secret, or they're scared of what their woman's going to think of them, or what their partner's going to think of them. You got to be a man. And one of the aspects about being a man is having courage. Sit down with your partner, tell them, this is what I want to do and this is why I want to do it. Educate, okay? And again, you got tons of videos and resources on this channel to help you to be educated. Once you have that conversation, that initial conversation, then what you're going to do is start to practice semen retention. And ultimately, at this point, what you want to do is, if you guys are sexually active, which I'm assuming you are, you're going to learn how to not ejaculate during sex. You're going to be able to learn to retain your semen. And for this, you're going to need a practice. Now, that's what we're practicing inside the Spiritual Bad Boys community. It's what I teach on my mailing list. So I do invite you to join my mailing list. There's links in the descriptions below you can check out. Jump on my mailing list, because on my mailing list, I give a lot of techniques and how-tos, as well as the communities, retreats, all that kind of stuff. Ultimately, what you want to do is you want to learn a practice to be able to engage in sexual activity and keep yourself relaxed so that you're not ejaculating. This way, you can practice semen retention while still being sexually active. The benefit too is that you're going to be able to please your partner in a greater way. You know, from a male-female partnership, women take longer to get aroused and they take longer generally to reach orgasm. The average man is lasting, I think, 2 to 6 minutes or something like this. A woman takes at least 20 minutes to get warmed up. So you can imagine that if you can't last long in the bedroom, then ultimately, you're not also pleasing your woman to the fullest on a physical level. Okay, I'm speaking completely on a physical level here. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's a lot of guys, that's why they're practicing and they're doing great things to change that. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. You shouldn't feel any guilt or weird about it. You should just talk about it, right? Just be like, this is what's up. And that's, you know, if you're in that situation and you want to improve that, then tell your woman that. She's not going to say no and say, hey, look, I want to do this lifestyle that's going to help me be better for you, better emotionally, physically, in all ways. Right? She's not gonna say no. She might be shy or it might be weird at first, but ultimately this is where you just have to pursue it. You have to know what it is that you're gonna go do. All right, once you're practicing and you've developed some techniques, you're going to be able to have a physical relationship with your wife, still be able to retain your semen and have all the physical benefits. Please understand that this semen retention practice is not brahmachari. It's not monk life, right? It's not a celibate life. It is semen retention. It doesn't mean that you are not engaging in sexual activity. The ultimate spiritual goal, you know, according to the yogic tradition, is to conquer, like, be free of sex completely. The reality is that guys living in our current era, you know, we grew up, North American guys, well, not just North America, everywhere, we grew up on the age of internet, you know? You know, the first website I went to was www.sex.com. And of course, my mom goes on the computer and goes, and I'm thinking, geez, I couldn't have picked something less obvious, right? Sex.com, right? So we got to understand that most of us are way too engrossed in sex life to all of a sudden just, oh yeah, I'm just not going to not have sex. The question is then married life is getting used to it. Sex for most guys and sex in general ends when the man ends, right? That's normally how it goes. It's how porn is, with ending yourself on some body part, right? Or maybe if you've been masturbating a lot, you're wasting your semen, down the toilet and in the tissue. The point is that generally the idea is that it ends when you end. What I really learned in Tantra is how to make sex not a goal, but a service. So what this means is that the goal is no longer, am I going to get off? The goal is, how can I please my woman? What can I do? How can I show up? How can I be more intimate, adventurous, fun? What is it that I can do to please my woman? When you come with that energy of I'm here to please and serve you, then naturally she's going to reciprocate. Okay, and that's going to have many, many benefits. But anyways, I'm sure you can use your imagination there. Point is that when you shift into that mindset, when you make a mental shift, a paradigm shift, and you actually make it about her, she's going to enjoy semen retention lifestyle even more, because what it's going to allow you guys to do is have greater intimacy. And when I say intimacy, intimacy, I'm not just talking on a physical level. You're going to actually notice that you're going to share more. You'll be connected more. You'll be better friends. You'll be more adventurous together. Maybe, you know, you'll start a business together. You'll paint a mural together. I don't know, whatever you guys are about, right? Like, you know, whatever it is you guys love to do, you're going to find new dimensions to your relationship. And so you want to just be open and honest the whole way. Don't do semen retention lifestyle in secret if you're in a marriage or partnership, because it's just going to be weird. Tell her the practices, involve her. Many guys don't realize that there's a whole feminine side to this. Like, women could be doing practices themselves to also enhance their own sex energy. So she might even be interested in it. You never know. You'll be surprised how your woman responds, right? Oftentimes our insecurities we projected sometimes on our partners when they're actually really open and encouraging for you to become a better version of you. And so when you frame it that way and you say, look, it's going to improve both of our lives, then generally most partners are going to get on board. All right. So you're practicing it like a man was single too, okay? You're learning techniques to have sex but last long in the bedroom. That way you're making sex about a pleasure, about a service, pleasing her, right? You're making it deeper than physical. There's this pleasure that comes with this spiritual pleasure, this connection, this intimacy, okay? And you're being open and honest. And in that way, you can practice the lifestyle, you can get all the physical benefits, and your whole life is going to improve. What's the problem? So look, I hope this video helped you out. If you've got more questions about it, please leave it in the comments below. I'm definitely here to support and help any way that I can. Once again, I'll remind you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the links below. You know, I always got events going on, webinars, retreats, and my website will be in the description below. Make sure you get yourself on my mailing list where I'm sharing other tools, tips, and techniques for you to live an awesome lifestyle. Namaste. Amen. Hare Krishna.